did not record all of this, but I think it did. Okay. And yeah, we are live after, I don't know, man, how much time it has been. I don't know. I forgot. It's like probably I don't know, 2, 3, 4 months since I streamed last time. Well, anyways, let's get the party going. Just like put down your questions. I mean, I put the title of this video or this live stream to be the best game engines for beginners. We don't have to talk about that. I'm just here to hang out with you guys. Uh, like literally, ask anything. Ask anything. I don't care if it's about game engines. I don't care if it's about this or that. But anyways, I do have a special for this live stream, and it's only for this live stream. You will see now at the I think it's at your bottom right corner, 30 days free trial. What that is you can click on the first link on this video. So right below the video you can click on the first link and it will take you over here. Let me just move myself so that you can actually see that. It will take you here on this site. You can click here, start your first 30 days for free. And if you click on that, it will take you over here and you can start your first 30 days for free for my Game Development Academy. So first 30 days for free. This is only available on this live stream. After this live stream ends, I will remove it and you will, well, get access to all these courses that you see over here. Anyways, there are 56 now, 57, I forgot. Anyway, it's not important. You get the drill. If you click on the link only for this live stream, you can get access to all those courses. So, hi, I'm thinking to start learning Unreal Engine. Is your course have that? Yes, in my Game Development Academy that I offer the 30 days free trial, you have that. Just click the link below. And as I said, it's only available on this. Oh, audio is low. Let me just pump it up. Is audio better now? Just let me know, guys, if the audio is better. I just pumped it up a little bit. So let me know let me know if now the audio is okay. Yes, it's good. Which language do you use? Like for what? For Unreal Engine, I use C++. For Unity, I use C Sharp. Sir, you're great. You're my inspiration. Thanks, man. Perfect. Okay, awesome. I'm used to like I lower the volume on the mic or the input level when I record tutorials, so it's a little bit different when you do live streams. Anyways, today's my birthday. Happy birthday, my man. Happy birthday. Wish you to be smarter. This is something I wish to everybody who I wish happy birthday to. Like, be smarter. That's my motto. I like Roblox Studio. I never tried Roblox. I don't know what it is or whatever. So, yeah. But if you like it, well, yeah. I mean, why not? There you go. Mary, all the way from South Africa. Well, yeah, but I don't celebrate Christmas, so. Anyways, what's up with you guys? Like, we can just chit chat. I don't have to like take questions or whatever. I'm just like here to hang out with you guys because it's been a while. It's been a while since I did these live streams. And there are 38 people here. I'm making a game right now. Yeah, tell us again. I'm working on a paintball game. It's my first game. How would you go about creating your first multiplayer game? How do I start in game development? From how would you go about creating your first multiplayer game? Well, it depends on the game that I would create. So depending on the game that I would create, then I would look at the best solution in what there is. But basically for Unity, it will be probably Photon or whatever is it called. Or I think Unity has its own networking a little bit better now. For Unreal, I never tried multiplayer, but I will see. Any idea when Visual Scripting in Unity is going to be live? No. No, not sure. I Unreal Engine has pretty good visual scripting. So like for people who are designers and don't want to jump into code, that's a nice solution. Have you tried a custom game engine? No. No, I never tried any custom game engine. Which language you use for Godot? Well, there is GDS script and there is C Sharp. And for a moment, my stream was lagging. Which language you use for Godot? I said C Sharp is simpler than C++. Well, it is a little bit. It is a little bit easier to pick up. It is a little bit easier to pick up, but still, I mean, it depends on how you learn. Hey Fire, do you think SB should master C Sharp and then go for Unity and game development, or you can do it simultaneously? What is SB? I'm not sure what is SB. Do you think? Yeah, I'm not sure. You don't have to master like, see, oh, we have 56 people. I'm really surprised given the fact that 68. I mean, wow. I'm really surprised given the fact what. How are these people jumping so quickly? 74, like 81. What is going on? I mean, I didn't stream for a while, so 90 people. What is this, man? Dude, Hulker, if you subscribe to my YouTube channel one more time, I'm going to ban you from the chat. But when it comes 125 people, what? I never had this many people on a live stream. What is this? Oh, somebody should master C Sharp. No, you should not master C Sharp. You can do it simultaneously. Is this for real? 149 people? 156? I cannot believe this is. I've never had this many people on live stream with me, man. Yeah, but which language you use? I used C Sharp. I use C Sharp for Godot. How do you go about planning a game? UML diagrams, or do you just go ahead and code? I plan it like I lay out the things that I want to do. I lay out the things that I want to do, and I put that in a note, but a real note, like a real pen and note or whatever, paper, and then I start working on it. But I don't plan it like in the smallest detail, because why should I? Because you're going to change things while you're developing anyways. So don't plan to the smallest detail. 171 people. This is like the by far, like, thank you very much. I really don't know what to say. Like before this number, the highest number that I had on a live stream was 70 people. So this is amazing. That's why. Does that affect which engine you choose? Depends on what game you want to create. If you want to create a smaller game, a more simpler game, you can go with Unity. If you want to create something more complex, you can go with Unreal Engine. But for people who don't want to code as well, you can go with Unreal Engine because their blueprints are amazing and very easy to pick up on. Woohoo, good luck with streaming. It's good to see a number of views go. Man, this is like amazing. Will you make some tutorial in Unity and augmented reality? Yes, I plan to do 210 people. What is this? Like, what is this? Is this some kind of joke? Can you give me pointers on how to transfer an object into a sprite? For a game I want to make paintballs turn into a splatter, like, your question is impossible to answer on a live stream. Anyone know of good C# tutorial for Godot? You have that on my channel. When I watch tutorials, I don't understand anything. What do you recommend me? You need to be patient. You need to be patient because it's not possible for you to pick up everything, and I'm going to look at the camera a little bit because I'm looking at the comments all the time. It's not possible for you to pick up something from a tutorial right away. You need to rewatch the tutorial. You need to try out the things that you are learning. Try to understand, like, touch the code, you know, change numbers, change whatever in the code and see how that affects the outcome, and that's how you will see. That's how you will learn the best. Like 250 people? What? Are you guys joking with me? What is this? Have you ever used Android Studio and do you recommend it? Yes, I've used Android Studio, but Android Studio is for Android development. If you want to use it for game development, not that great. What do you think about dots? Do you think that it will replace object-oriented programming? Not sure. I believe that object-oriented programming will not be replaced because anything new that they come out with. Basically, if you take a look at Unreal Engine, if you take a look at Unity, if you take a look at Godot, any engine, all their libraries, everything that is built into them is already created with object-oriented programming in mind. They will have to rebuild everything. I mean, at least that's what I think. I don't know how they set up everything. I don't know how Unity is built behind the scene and so on and so forth, but I assume everything is connected to object-oriented programming. They will have to change everything, and it will take a lot of time. I'm from India and I love to create game in Unity. I'm a beginner. Is there any scope for me in India? I don't know, man. I'm not from India. So I'm gaming look decals. Have you, okay. You make C# complete core basic to advanced, please. I'm from Pakistan. Yes, I have that on my channel. Go on awesometunes.com, go on my homepage, click on playlists and go there on the playlists and check it out. And if you want to like learn everything like from scratch and all of the good stuff, you see this at your bottom left corner, this 30 days free trial. Click the first link in this live stream and you can access my academy for free for 30 days, but this is only available during this live stream. We had 300 people on this live stream. 300 people on this live stream. I don't know what to say. Make a video on all gaming engine with all info, which one is best and why. I have Unity versus Unreal though, and I plan to do more, so we will see. I suck at shader. Any tips? Practice. You just need to practice and do more things. Everything comes with practice. There's no magic thing that you can do that will make you very good when it comes to shaders or whatever. So there is no magic thing. You just need to practice and try your best. And stick with it, because game development in general is all about practice. It's all about doing, going through tutorials, being consistent at it. That's all there is to it. Asera plays only 9 video on C#. Yeah, what else do you want to learn? I teach you classes, I teach you functions, I teach you variables, how to create objects and all of the good stuff. And then, after that, you can start creating games on my channel. That's how it goes. The 40-minute game helped me a lot, thanks. Yeah, no problem, man. I have other tutorials you can, try after that on the channel, and I'm going to eat my cookie now. Way can you use to do scripting? I'm not sure what you mean. Like, how long are you planning on streaming? I don't know. Maybe for 30 minutes, half an hour. Where can I find clear explanation on when to use blueprints or C++? There is no explanation when you can use blueprints and when to use C++. It all depends. That comes with experience. That's why I say go with tutorials, do the tutorials, so on and so forth, because when you go through and you learn more and you practice more, then you will get experience. Sorry for this. Then you will get experience, and then you will know, because these things come with experience. There is no general thing that I can say. There is no general rule that I can say, when this situation comes, use blueprints. When this situation comes, use C++. There is no situation like that. And let me just take a glass of my milk. 303 people watching the live stream. Man, I don't believe it. What can you use to learn scripting? Tutorials. Hey, I'm 15 and I will start coding next year with Delphi. Is there an engine that uses that? No, Delphi is dead, man. I believe that's the programming language that nobody uses anymore. Why would you start next year? And why would you start with Delphi? Start right now and start with C# or C++ or whatever. Best tips for mobile optimization. When it comes to mobile optimization, you need to pay attention to the compressed size of your images, depending on what you are, if it's a 2D game, if it's a 3D game. Low poly count, so low polygons count on your 3D models. These two things kill your performance on mobile games the most. And of course, the next step is your coding. So the next step after that is your coding. Try not to overdo the code, try not to complicate things, yada, yada, yada. You should put C# on the title of your Godot vids, as they don't come in search. I was not aware they were C#. Well, just look at them and then you will see. Who will be the next guest on Game Development Podcast? By the way, all the podcasts are amazing. When it comes to guests, I'm, contacting a lot of people, like a lot of indie developers, famous ones and the ones that are less famous, but I also will contact people, and if by any chance they see like Brackeys, Black Thumb Pod, all the famous YouTubers. I already did one with Jonas Tyroller, and so he's one of the guests or from famous YouTubers. I had planned on enrolling in January, but now I can just go. Will you make video on real-time tactics, please? I don't know. I'm not sure. Sorry to ask again. What did you ask? Sir, how to know ads? I don't understand the question. How to know ads is not a question. Next spring, CryEngine is coming with Android export. We need tutorials. I don't know. Never touched CryEngine. We'll see. Don't know how popular. By the way, podcasts are great. Yeah, but don't use all caps. There is no Java in Unity. I didn't even saw that comment, but apparently people are thinking Java is in Unity. Anyways, just shoot your questions. There are 300 people watching, but do Godot Engine support AdMob? I don't know. Godot Engine is pretty new, so I don't know which monetization options you have for Godot. But I'm sure the Godot people figure it out because the engine is getting more and more popular. I think I need to create more Godot tutorials. So when it comes to to what are your plans for the next year? Grow my YouTube channel, grow my game development academy. 316 people. Are you guys kidding me? Are you guys kidding me? Grow, as I said, grow my YouTube channel, grow my game development academy, put more courses inside, provide better content for you guys in terms of tutorials, educate you more. Yeah. 321 people are watching the stream. Amazing. Amazing. Just amazing. I don't know what to say. Like, thank you all guys for like, this is a lot. I like the really long tutorials you do. Any plans for some more? Yeah, I plan to do some really good Unreal Engine tutorials. Probably a first-person shooter or survival horror or something like that. Haha, you watch viewers and you say, "You're guys kidding me, it's awesome." Man, I cannot believe 330 people. I mean, there are channels with way more subscribers than I have, with few, like a lot less people watching them when they live stream, so this is amazing. How to load previous scene in Unity when we come back and play the game. I have a tutorial for that. You just need to go and watch it. So there is a tutorial for that. I at least 10 tutorials I have on that. Best advice for OOP's development. There, like, as I said, all these things come with experience. There is no, even if I tell you like do this, do that, you will not understand until you get your hands dirty with creating projects. Firebase or PlayFab or GameSpecs. And I use only Firebase, so I cannot tell. Should I use Buildbox for mobile games? In respect to all people who use Buildbox, but I don't consider you a game developer if you use Buildbox. That's basically just drag and drop. No coding skills, no programming skills, no anything skills related to game development. So I don't really consider, no offense to anyone, so I don't really consider that. So yeah. How do you design your logo? Well, my designer designed it. Do you watch memes? Just fun. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Can we game PUBG, Call of Duty like type a game? Which engine is good for that type? With your single person team, you're probably not gonna create a game like PUBG, Call of Duty, and those types of games. Not even alone, not in a team, because those games are games that these games are multi-million-dollar games with a lot of people involved in them. So yeah, just to clarify, if you search Godot C# tutorials on YouTube, your tutorials don't come up. Well, okay, what can I do? It's YouTube. Where do you have the tutorial? I'm on my YouTube channel. Sir, how to IAP no ads in Unity? Please, one specific video. Does Unreal Engine still need better PC than it is? Yeah, definitely is. On my MacBook Pro that I used to record my tutorials, Unity runs smoothly. My my fans are not going crazy and everything works perfectly. But when I run Unreal Engine, my MacBook Pro wants to explode. How the heck Flappy Bird earned $50,000 every day? Well, a lot of people download it, so a lot of people played it. That's how. Did you watch my podcast with the guy who initially created the Piano Tiles idea game? He earned over 200K on his game. So, and he got like 2-3 million downloads. Flappy Bird got like 50 million downloads, I believe. Hi, one more question. Can you give a brief breakdown on the areas of work on a complete game development? It depends. It depends on which type of game you are creating and how you're going to create that game. There is no breakdown like what you should. It all depends. Like, this is my process of creating a game. So let's say I'm creating a game where I have a game character. He's going to fight enemies, he's going to pick up collectible items, and he's going to progress through the level. As you can see from what I just said about the game, the main thing in the game is my main character. So the game revolves around him. So if I want to test enemies, if I want to test collectible items, I need to have the character. What does that tell you? When I start creating the game, the first thing that I'm going to create is the game character. Make him move, make him jump, interact, or react on my commands, move him left and right, up and down, so on and so forth. And after that, I'm going to start adding all other things, like add the enemy, make him interact with the enemy, make him attack the enemy, register damage, then make the enemy attack the player, register that damage. And from there, you see how things go. So it's not, and this is not like for every single game. So this is not for every single game like this. As I said, it depends on the type of game that you are creating and so on and so forth. Where do you have save game tutorial? On my YouTube channel. I have like, just go through the videos. There are 100, 200 videos of tutorials. You just need to go through them. I forgot which one it was. I have a Firebase tutorial where you learn how to save data and encrypt the data. And somebody was complaining the other day like, really? Encrypt the data? Yes, really, encrypt the data. Have you seen new Unity 2D tool? Can you make a tutorial about it? No, I did not see Unity 2D tool. Hey, have you seen new Unity? Okay. Use unlit materials in blob shaders, build performance in projects. Some people make money with Roblox games. Any future plans for tutorials Roblox game development? I don't know Roblox. Is that a game engine? I really enjoy using Unity and Unreal. Lately, I've been addicted to Unreal Engine. It's a really cool engine. So. Computer science or self? I will always go self-taught, because even if you go on college or in college, at the end you will still learn by yourself, so you'll be self-taught. So yeah. Anyways, you guys are not posting too many questions, so I'm probably going to end the live stream in 5 minutes, 10 minutes or so. Unity versus Unreal performance for mobile. Unity has a little bit better performance for mobile. Shader programming, is it really hard as people say? Never tried it, but it is a little bit different than traditional programming. I like Roblox Studio and it works for me. Yeah, good for you, man. If you like Roblox Studio, I prefer using coding in Unity, C# and Unreal, C++. And the great thing about Unreal is that you can combine C++ with Blueprints as well. Any Rampy tutorials? What is Rampy? PC specs of your PC. I don't know, I have Core i7. My graphics card is GTX, I believe is a GTX 980, 4 gigabytes, 32 gigabytes of RAM, DDR5. Is Godot as good as Unity? No, it's not. Anyone has good Diablo-like games you recommend with very unique mechanics for your case study? What is the best game engine for beginners? Well, funny that you ask, even though that's the title of this live stream. Well, basically, if you're a complete beginner, you never try to code. If you want to go, so look, I'm not going to say go with Unity, go with Unreal. If you want to go, if you don't want to jump into code right away, you're scared of coding, and that's totally normal, okay? I would recommend that you still do the coding part, but if you're too scared, go with Unreal Blueprints. Use or learn how to use blueprints in Unreal, because then you will still understand some programming principles from using those blueprints. After that, you can try with C++, but I do recommend C# as the first language instead of C++, because C++ has some things that C# doesn't have that are complex, which I believe will be a little complex to a complete beginner. But again, that depends on which tutorials you're watching. Depends on which tutorials you're watching. I don't want to be egocentric or egoistic or whatever, but I do recommend my tutorials when it comes to C++ because I do believe that I explain in a way that complete beginners can understand. So yeah. Listen, dude, if you spam one more time, I'm going to ban you, this Xydos BG whatever. Rampy is a visual novel game engine. Well, I don't know. I never tried Rampy, so... You do not have saving scene tutorial YouTube channel. I do have. Please stream a game early. I wasn't aware of your live stream, so I cannot ask questions right now, but I will be prepared for your next stream. How did you learn game development and institute yourself? Self-taught. Everything self-taught. I mean, self-taught by watching YouTube videos, trying some books and whatnot, but I do recommend videos over books. I'm beginner. Do I have to write 500 lines of code to make a good game? No, you don't. 500 lines of code is not even 1% of a good game. So yeah. Hey Fire, what's your view on Buildbox? As I said, I really don't consider people who use Buildbox as game developers. No offense to anyone, but just dragging and dropping stuff in a editor and connecting that to a game doesn't make you a game developer. So okay, somebody's going to get banned. Let's go here. Put user in time. There you go. Mayank or whatever. You have been banned. You need admins on live stream. I don't have them, man. Warning, UE4 is really addictive for beginners. Yes, it is. Unreal Engine 4 is really addictive. Not even for beginners, but for people experienced. When I started to use Unreal Engine, I got so addicted to it. Man, how about Unreal Blueprints? Awesome. Unreal hello, sir. I love you. Sorry, I'm late. Yeah, you too, man. I love you too. How about Unreal Engine Blueprint? Blueprints are awesome. They're very easy to pick up. They're not as flexible as C++ is, but again, you can do pretty much everything with blueprints. If you watch the podcast that I did with the guy who created the first-person survival game, he created that game completely using blueprints. So only blueprints, nothing else than blueprints. Your age, bro, 29. Is Unreal Engine 4 user experience better than Unity? That I cannot answer. That's a subjective question. I think I'm going to end the live stream probably in, I don't know, 5 minutes or so. And do you have a good, cheaper place I can get graphics and animations? Unity is expensive. I don't know. Unreal Engine Marketplace, Unity Marketplace. You will need to. You would need to search online. You will need to search online, and so I'm not sure. Because I hire people to create things for me. I hire people to create 2D whatever, 2D art, 3D assets and whatnot. I buy also 3D assets wherever I can find them online. So, have you had a chance to use Unity's blueprint system yet? No. No, I didn't use it. I will try it out to see how it can compare to Unreal Engine's blueprints and see if they are easy, equal easy, or however that expression is, as blueprints in Unreal Engine. How good or bad is blueprint performance? Blueprint performance is not bad. But again, there are things that you can do better with C++ and have better performance, but if blueprint performance is bad, that will not be a thing in Unreal Engine. Is it hard to shift one game engine to another? No. I've been using Unity for 5 years actually, 3, 4, 5. 5 years or so. When I switched to Unreal Engine, it took me about a week or 10 days to pick up Unreal Engine and how to do things in Unreal Engine, and I literally created my first game in the first 20 days, so... Hey, Fire, your tutorials are great, mate. Thanks. Uh, is it hard? Okay, I have found some internships lately. What are your tips for jumping into a game dev team? Uh, the number one skill that you need to have when you are working in a team is to be able to pick up things quickly. So you need to be able to understand and pick up things quickly and also be able to understand and read other people's code. That's why I also advise people go on GitHub, download projects. That's why I also provide my projects for download so that you can download them, experiment them, learn how to read other people's code because that's crucial when you're working in a studio. C++ very hard. I'm making a top-down game. Out of ideas, suggest some. I have no idea what your game is about. I'll pray to God he will give you a kind girlfriend. Yeah, thanks, man. Blueprint performance is bad for loops. Try to avoid tick events in Blueprint. How many years you learned the C# and complete programming? How much your experience? Well, I have now 7 years of experience with game development, but how it took me about, I don't know, a year to figure everything out because of the poor tutorials that were available at that time. How to come up with a new game idea? I have, if you go on my website, awesometunes.com, you will see on my website 3-day free training. Enroll in the free training. These are 3 videos that every day I will send you 1 video when you enroll. And one of those videos will show you how to generate game ideas. I started learning Unity about a month ago from YouTube. So far, so good. Although sometimes I feel I'm rushing. Other times I feel I'm going slow. Crazy, right? Any beginner's advice for me? Thank you. Be consistent. Just be consistent. That's all I can tell you. Just wanted to say thanks for YouTube tutorials. Started watching them from last year, preparing me for my post-grad in game design. Just finished my first semester. Hey man, you are welcome. I'm really glad that you love tutorials. So I've been using GameMaker Studio for quite a while now. Thinking on switching. Which one should I switch? Unity and Unreal. Unreal is very addictive, as I said. It's addictive. So go with Unreal. Because you already have experience in game development, go with Unreal. It's very addicting and it's awesome. Can I use torrent Photoshop for my commercial indie game? No, you cannot use torrent for anything. And like those are basic questions. You are stealing people's content, stealing people's software. That is, if you like, when it comes to content, you can ask people if they give you permission. This is what I do. Like a lot of my tutorials are projects that other people have created. I asked them, can I create tutorials out of those projects, and they allowed me to do so, and I created them. So, but when it comes to like software, man, just pay it. If you plan to live out of that, just pay it. Don't steal it. love the love the podcast with Jonas Tyroller. He's an amazing indie game. Thanks for Jonas, I believe. Did you ever think about working for AA game companies? At this time, no. At this time, no. Maybe in the future. Blender Game Engine, I don't know. You earn from only gaming apps or some other related programming, not YouTube. My majority of my, well, not all my income comes from my website and my membership site. So I earn money from YouTube, but that's like a couple of $100, which is not much. How would you go about getting into bigger companies like Blizzard? I talked about that a lot, especially with my podcast guests. Basically, you need to have experience. When it comes to experience, that's your projects, your portfolio. If you never worked in a studio before, so you need to have your own projects. You need to have your portfolio set up. So you need to have projects to showcase and be able to back up those projects with explanations how you created them. Can you do more podcasts? Yeah, I have like 10 episodes already in line, and I'm messaging more people to do the podcast. But you guys are not watching the podcast that much. Like the last podcast with Jonas didn't hit even 1K views, which is very like rare. If you take a look at like 3 months behind or that have passed on my channel, all my videos have over 1K, 2K views on average, or even more. So I don't know, I will see. I'm experimenting. They get a lot of watch time, but not that many views, which is surprising. Host a game jam, man. I was thinking about that, but I was also thinking if I host a game jam, I would have some really cool prices, like money wise. Like first place would get, I don't know, $1,000. Second place would get, I don't know, $500. Third place would get $200 and stuff like that. I was thinking to do something like that, but I will see. I will see. Uh, how to make animations for Unreal Engine 4 in Blender. I don't do Blender. What, 346 people on the 348. Amazing. A lot of people. Amazing. Uh, I don't do Blender. My teammates do Blender. So Blender and games is very useful for game development beginners. I've never tried it. Say all viewers to like your this stream. It helps increase the viewers. I watch time 363 people on the live stream. What is this? Am I some kind of like, I don't, am I on Twitch and some famous streamer? What is this? 371. This is a lot, man. Bye, brother. I'm going. Please make a fixed date for live stream. I'm always late. Where I host my multiplayer game online. Bro, I'm using your hyper casual game assets to make a mobile game. Time kills. There a problem? I will make it commercial. Yes, there is. Don't use it. Maybe the podcasts don't have enough interesting, engaging questions. Some are a bit dry to watch, but I appreciate them. Well, they are podcasts. Every podcast is like that. Guys, don't forget to like. Yeah. Like every podcast is like that. If you take a look at every single 374 people, I'm just counting numbers. If you take a look at any podcast in 383, if you take a look at any podcast in the world, all questions are dry questions, and they talk about that's what makes the podcast good, because it's a regular chat between two people. It's not staged. It's not prepared. We don't prepare for the podcast. I don't give them questions in front, and I don't even prepare my question. Prepare 2 or 3 questions, and all the other questions come like while we're talking. So, to become professional programmer, should I need to learn to make my own game engine? No, your own game engine has nothing to do with you being a professional game programmer. There's no video about saving Steam in YouTube channel. Man, please don't repeat that over and over again. After this video, I will look it up and see which video it is, and then I will like message me via comment below and I will comment. You skipped my question twice. What is your question? I don't see it. You see on the chat, a lot of people. We're nearing 400 people on the live stream. What is this? 396 people? Can we hit 400? Like the video, share it. Hit the 400 mark, man. What is this? How can I do my asset when I can't even draw on Stickman? Buy the assets. Pay people to create them for you. You should do the next podcast live. Probably not, because not everybody is comfortable with doing a live podcast, especially the people who I invite. So far, only Jonas is a YouTuber, and he is, relaxed in front of the camera, and he is used to being recorded with the camera, but other people, no, not. Life Ice Sadie, you're famous, dude. Congrats. Apparently, 403 people. We hit the mark, over 400 people. Okay, dude, it's time for you to go on a in time game TV, play TV. There you go, man. I have banned you. 490 people. Godot will be bigger and bigger, I assume. I only predict that. How long have you been making games? For 7 years. 433 people are watching the live stream. What the hell is this? Anyways, this is a special live stream. Like, if you want a free trial, 30 months for free, you don't pay anything for my Game Development Academy, click the link below. Just click the link below. 30 days for free. Sir, thank you so much for creating this YouTube channel. One of the best YouTube channel for learning game development. Okay, good night, sir. Currently in my country, 2:30 a.m. Love you. Okay, man. Have a nice night. What is indie game? Indie game is a game created by an individual person, or it doesn't have to be an individual person, but it's not a professional game studio in terms of money, funding, and so on and so forth. For example, when I and maybe 2, 3 of my friends, or even I by myself, create a game, so that's an indie game. How many subscribers paying you monthly? Uh, how many subscribers paying you monthly do you have on your website? Just approximately more than 100,000. Just interested. I will say more than 100. That's enough. 500 views achievable? I don't know. We are getting close to 500. I mean, we are at 449, so maybe. I don't know. So we will see if we hit 500 people. I don't know, man. Okay, I started learning Unity about a month ago from YouTube. So far, good. Although sometimes I feel I'm rushing, other times I feel it's slow. Any beginner's advice for me? Thank you. I answered your question already. Excuse me for this. I answered your question already. I said be patient. So be patient when you're learning. That's the number one thing. If you don't have patience, you will quit after a month, after 2 months, 3 months. So you need to be patient. Do you do game development as your main profession? Yeah, this is the only thing I do. I don't like being spread on 300 sides, like doing, I don't know, marketing. When I say this for other, I mean for other people, like doing marketing, I don't know, whatever, freelancing and yada, yada, yada. I just like to focus on one thing. How would you market your portfolio or make it more known? Post it on social media, create a YouTube channel, create projects that you showcase on YouTube channel, create game devlogs, post that on YouTube channel, create a website, share it, participate in Facebook groups when it comes to Unity and Unreal Engine, answer questions, provide value, and share your portfolio there. What about making tutorial series on Unreal Engine for local multiplayer through Wi-Fi mobile game? Rule, no internet. We will see. Godot Engine, this is open source for free, but I didn't try to fix open source. How they work should I touch? Godot open source? Yes, Godot is open source, but what do you mean should you try to fix? What do you want to fix? Do you think I can make a living out of game development? Yes, I'm making a living out of game development. What games are you currently playing and or recommend? I'm currently playing Hotline Miami, the first part. After that, I'm going to play the second part. I just finished playing Darkwood. I recommend Darkwood to anyone. So anyone who likes top-down games, and it's a top-down 2D game. I was so scared playing that game. It's insane. So this is what I recommend. What is your salary? I'm in just a rough idea. Dude, I don't have a salary because I have my own business. I earn money from my own website, so I don't get. We are at 478, 478. Can we hit 500? 482. Can we hit 500? That would be amazing. Hi, dude. This is my first comment to you. How are you? I am great. How are you, Depentra Route? I'm hoping that I pronounced that correctly. How are you? Can you find a team to work on a project? Yes, but it's a little bit hard, but yes. Any thoughts on a live stream tutorial? What do you recommend? Like, what would you love to see in a live stream tutorial? Which is good game engine for build a good game for PC? Unity or Unreal, both are good. What are must-haves for portfolios? Your projects, your projects, your projects. I have a problem. Once I start on one project, next day I have a new idea and start over. Any tips? Like, you just need to take yourself into which word I'm looking for, like you just need to focus on one thing, like constrain yourself, push yourself, and you like focus on that one thing. There is no other magic, there is no magic pill that you can take to focus on one thing and do and create the game. You just need to resist the temptation of moving on another project, because if you do that, you will never finish. You will never finish a project. So, which age did you start game dev? 22 years old. 22 years old. Hello, what do you think about Flutter game development library, Flame Engine? Never tried it, so I have no opinion on it. I'm thinking of getting the game 1 Hour 1 Life. It's an interesting multiplayer survival. This probably is going to be a shocker. I'm not a fan of multiplayer games that much. You know which game I love to play multiplayer? Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game. Any anime fans over here? Hey man, sure, biceps, lol. Dude, that sounded... I'm not gonna comment on that, okay? Thank you so much. Yeah, no problem, man. Do you think it's important to get a degree? No, I don't have a degree. His courses are worthless. Thanks, Game TV, Play TV. Okay, dude. What was your first game and which engine did you use? First game that I created is called Jack the Giant. It was a mobile, hyper casual-ish game, and I used Unreal Engine. I used Unity. For live stream toot, 1 hour small game build. Either engine, I guess, would you consider that? Either engine, would you consider that? Yeah. 1 hour building a game, small game. Yeah, I can do that. How old were you when you started programming? 22. Anime for life, bro. Okay. Making a long-term game that takes years or making more mini games that take days, which one is better? Depending on your situation, if you have money to support yourself on the long run, definitely create a better game that takes more time. How much do you earn? I don't like sharing my numbers. I don't see why that is relevant for a game development channel. I'm not teaching you how. Okay, dude, you're just being annoying. Game TV, Play TV, you're just being annoying, man. So there you go. Let me just actually, I need to ban you because hide user. Okay, you're hidden now. So because you're being annoying. I mean, just because you cannot find a tutorial that you were looking at my channel, you just come here and you like spam the live stream. I don't get you. Anyways, make MOBA tutorial. I have a MOBA course. Someone asked, can I share my earnings? As I said, I'm teaching you guys how to earn money. I'm not that make money guru, so I'm not teaching you how to make money online to share my money with you so that you can see that I'm actually earning money. So I don't see the relevance over here. Anyways, 496 people. Can we get to 500? Can we get to 500? Share the live stream. 499. Share the live stream. Get us to 504. We did it. Can we beat T-Series or PewDiePie challenge? Definitely. What's the average total time you spend on a new game project? I don't know. I cannot say. I mean, I don't, because I didn't count. But no, I cannot say. Would you recommend for beginners to make a small game every day, or week, month, or choose long-term game? For beginners, make small games for 1 month or so to practice. Hi, I'm game designer, but I want to start making games like development. What is the best way to start? Unreal, Unity, C# from scratch? What do you think, guys? If you don't like programming, start with Unreal Engine blueprints. If you want to get with programming right away, which is what I recommend, go a little bit into C#, learn C# with Unity, and then you can also try Unreal Engine and see which engine do you like better. Have you worked on 3D modeling? I don't work on 3D modeling. My teammates work. We are going over, are we gonna cross 600 people? It's currently 525 people watching this live stream. What the hell is wrong with this live stream? How can you find a game designer for a programmer? Upwork, Fiverr, other websites similar like that, Facebook groups. Can we rise in App Store without publishers for hyper-casual games if we create a creative game? Yes, you can, but you need to be strategic about that. You need to build an audience around yourself, around your, I prefer a game development channel so that people will watch you and follow you, and these will be the people that will download and play your game. CryEngine is dead? I don't believe so. Bro, is it possible to do both game and shader programming at the same time, or should I focus on one? Focus on one. I would focus on game development. Why should you focus on shader programming? What is better to make? Level design, 3D software, or game engine? It depends on your passion. For example, I would really love to be a 3D artist, but that's not my passion. My passion is game development, and that's what I'm good at. I'm good at programming. I'm a programmer. And that's what I'm good at. So even though I would love to know 3D modeling and create 3D models and whatnot, so yeah. But as I said, it depends on you. Never go with what is the best, because what's best for me might not be best for you. You need to know what's your passion and what you want to do. I'm curious how far I can go creating my own character designs in Unity before having to use additional software. In Unity, you cannot create characters. Unity is not a 3D modeling software. Unity is a game engine. Can I make a game without doing any coding? Yes, you can in Unreal Engine. I have tutorials for that on my channel. How can I make a team? You cannot make a team. You need to find people who are interested in the same thing that you are and want to create the same games that you want to create and have skills that you also have skills, and you can work together on a game. Man, the company I work for now, it's a startup. They want to do both. I'm just feeling stupid now. Well, if your company requires you to learn, then you need to learn because it's your job. But I prefer to focus on one thing because that makes me more productive. If I'm doing 3D modeling, 2D game development, 2D asset creation, I don't know, programming, shader programming as well, it's just gonna stretch me on all sides, and I'm not gonna use my 100% on a single thing, which I would then crush it, you know? So, thanks for the answer. I want to make mobile games. Is it make sense to work with Unity? Because Unreal is too heavy for mobile. Well, yeah, for mobile, I would go with Unity. I'm currently trying to create a modular character. Any tips for stopping the body clipping through the equipment? I'm not a 3D artist, so I'm not sure. How long did it take you to grow your YouTube channel? How did you persist when you face adversary and giving up and trying? Well, I envisioned, even now, my YouTube channel is not where I want it to be. It's only at 57K. There are people, for example, like Danny. I'm sure you guys saw Danny's channel. He blew up in a year to over 200K subscribers. I'm doing this. I started YouTube in 2014. So this is my 5th year, and I'm at 57K subscribers. So I have a vision. I want this to be the best game development channel on YouTube, and I want to provide the best tutorials, and this is what I'm doing. And I believe on the long run, people will recognize the value of my channel, more people will come, and it will grow. I also invest money to grow my channel. I'm not shy of doing that because I believe in my content, so I'm prepared to pay for people to come and see my channel. I never seen great graphics game using Unity. How to get assets used in your YouTube videos. Awesome. Go on awesomedudes.com, enter your email address and get the assets. Are you streaming on 2 platforms? How do you mean on 2 platforms? Why popular game development studios don't use Unity so much? Game development studios use their own game engines. Rarely will game studios, especially big ones, use like Unreal or Unity. They simply create their own game engine because it's more flexible. Please look at Flutter Flame Engine and share your precious ideas with us when you're available. Thanks for the answers, Gun. Take care. Oh, take care, you too, man. How to download it? Okay, we answered that. My main goal is to create a multiplayer store fighting game. I made some mini games, 1.5 is inside. Would I be advised to start working on big multiplayer games? Should I still practice? Well, if you feel comfortable, if you did enough, like 1.5 years is a lot of practice. So after, like, I started creating my games after a year and publish them and stuff like that. So would you recommend copying other hyper casual games for beginner, or rather try to make games based on your idea? Copy the games because you're practicing. If you want to publish it, then come up with your own game idea. You will make it there. Your content is really good. Yeah, I know. I believe in myself because I believe in the content that I create. So cannot proceed with payment. I use MasterCard. What should I do? Message me and I will give you a PayPal link. Send me a message on developer@awesomedudes.com. So developer@awesomedudes.com, and I will give you a PayPal link to pay with PayPal. Damn, you don't have dark spots under your eyes. Why should I have dark spots under my eyes? Anyways, which is better engine to use for 2D? GameMaker is the best game engine for 2D, definitely. Anyways, for hello from Brazil. Hello to Brazil, man. How to build application for ARM processing in Unity? I'm stuck with it. I don't know. That's not something I can answer on a live stream. I would need to like try and then see. Hi, tell something about BuildBox. Is it good enough to make mobile games if I want to create games but hate programming? I believe it is, but I don't consider people, as I already said, this is the third time I'm mentioning this. I don't consider people who use Buildbox as game developers. So no offense to anyone. How many hours spent on coding when you started to learn, and how many hours a day should I spend learning to code? I'm a little bit extreme because I'm very disciplined. I spend at least 6 hours a day coding, but I'm very disciplined. So sexiest beard in the game dev community? Probably me. Dude, you have the best game development channel on YouTube. Trust me, because you have infinite tutorials. Yes, I know that, but I'm humble. Anyways, I'm off. It's been 55 minutes. I have my donut protein that I want to eat because I want to go and train, okay? So, before I end the stream, I'm going to take off the 30 days free trial. So who wants 30 days free trial on my Game Development Academy? Click the link in the description. It will simply take you to this page over here that you can see now on my screen. It will take you to this page. Click here, start your first 30 days for free, enroll, and you will get access to all these courses 30 days for free. So 30 days for free. If you like them, stay. If you don't like them, you don't pay anything for 30 days. That's all there is to it. Anyways, I'm going now. Thank you very much, guys, for participating. It's 55 minutes already, so a lot of people. We broke 500 peoples on a live stream. 500 peoples on people. I'm so excited about that. 500 people. Thank you very much. I'm probably gonna stream again next week. We will see that. But anyways, thank you very much. Take care, and I will see you guys in the next live stream.